case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 2005, the United States Supreme Court heard the case of Brown v. Payton, which revolved around the conditions necessary for federal courts to grant habeas corpus relief to a petitioner. At the center of the case was William Payton, who had been sentenced to death following a capital murder trial in which he was convicted of raping and murdering a fellow boarder, as well as attempting to murder the boarding house's patron and her son. During the penalty phase of Payton's trial, the defense presented evidence of his conversion to Christianity and positive behavioral changes, while the prosecution highlighted his criminal history. Payton's counsel claimed that the jury instructions were misleading and the prosecutor's closing arguments violated the Eighth Amendment. After his initial appeal attempts, Payton filed a habeas corpus petition, which was granted by the United States District Court and affirmed by the Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. However, the Supreme Court found that the conditions for granting federal habeas relief had not been met, reversing the Ninth Circuit's decision and remanding the case for further proceedings. They found that the California Supreme Court's interpretation of the jury instructions was reasonable under federal law, and Payton's claims that the instructions prevented the jury from properly considering his mitigating evidence were untenable. Ultimately, the court held that the Ninth Circuit's judgment was reversed because the requirements for federal habeas relief were not satisfied. The state court's adjudication of Payton's claims was deemed reasonable, and the case was sent back to the lower court for further proceedings.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class